Hey, this is John Laffrey. This is week 4 of my psychology poster, and I did mine on Jean Piaget. So, this cognitive developmental theory, he basically has 4 stages of cognitive development, developmental psychology, and here's my slide. So, the first one is called sensory motor, and that's basically from birth to about age 2. And during that stage of development, um, it's what they have what's called object permanence. And what that is basically it has to do with like out of sight, out of mind. So if you were to take a child between birth and 2 years old and have an object in front of their face, and they like it, they're playing with it, they're happy, and then you take that object away and you hide it somewhere, they kind of don't even realize that it was there. So it's out of sight, out of mind. Number 2 is the pre-operational stage, and that's from basically 2 years to 7 years of age. And during that stage, they get kind of like symbolic thought. Basically, that's what they're starting to finally associate, languages and gestures, numbers, things like that. So they're kind of, establishing a correlation between what things are. So the third step, the concrete operational, that's basically ages 7 to 11. During the concrete operational stage is where they get like operational thought. They get like logistical reasoning, not necessarily logistical thought. That's going to come in the next step, but they get, like if you were to take 2 cups and one cup was a lot taller than another cup, the other cup was shorter, and put the same amount of liquid in it in the small cup and then pour it into the large cup, younger kids might think that the larger cup has more liquid in it, even though the cups are really holding the same volume of liquid. So this is when children start to develop the difference and be able to kind of see that things aren't always what they seem they are. So the fourth step is formal operational, and that basically is from adolescence to adulthood, ages 12 to, adulthood. And that's where logistical thought comes in. So that's where people and kids are able to actually make better choices based on personal experience. They're able to rationalize, analyze, and kind of base their opinions on their experience. So it's where it gets a little bit more in depth psychologically, where the subject is able to make a more informed decision. So these are basically the 4 different stages of developmental theory for Jean Piaget. Thanks.